Hey guys, Monte here, and we're going to discuss everything that's been going on recently related to free-to-play. Everything from the leadership stream, the Gielinor Gazette posted last Monday, last Wednesday's game update, and the Kingdom Divided blog post posted last Friday. There's a ton of juicy news for free-to-play, so hold on tight for this one. If you're rewatching the video later on, the timestamps are in the description. Last Wednesday's update was the last game update of the year. Starting off with last week's game update, the Christmas event is live right now. You can do it by running north of Falador and talk to Scrubfoot. The Christmas reward this year is a giant boulder and 2 new music tracks, which increase the max amount of music tracks to 153 in free-to-play. There were some improvements to the latest settings rework. South of Edgeville Bay, the portal to the up-and-coming pay-to-play minigame, Soul Wars, can be seen in free-to-play. Here are the UI improvements for the surprise exam random event. In the latest Gielinor Gazette, there was a lot of discussion regarding free-to-play. For those who don't know, the Gielinor Gazette is a monthly blog post for up-and-coming projects and almost everything going on behind the scenes for Old School OSRS. This is the last Gielinor Gazette of 2020. And we got 5 new JMods that were introduced in the blog posts. The devs team goal is to get Old School RS in the hands of many, and to be as transparent with the whole Old School RS community. For 2021, they intend to do more quality of life updates, quests, and more. They want to make more content for different kinds of players, from player versus monster, PVM, player versus player, PvP, skillers, bossing, etc. But most importantly, they acknowledge they must make more content for us, the free-to-play players, as well as show newer players some stuff they could do when they become members. They would like to have more communication through surveys, polls, player consoles, and conversations in general. Speaking of surveys, right now there's an active survey that you can fill out with all your content suggestions. This could be the time to show the dev team our interest in making the Moss Giant Boss, Briefy, unique drops free to play. Whether it's Briefy the Essence, the Mossy Staff, or even both would be interesting additions. As well as allowing us to enchant more jewelry from the spellbook, such as the Castle Wars bracelet and Ring of Forging. But before you get to that, continue through the video to see what they already have planned for early 2021. With the 2021 roadmap, they want to focus more on free-to-play, the new player experience, quality of life, and more. The 2021 roadmap involves plans for the huge clans rework, a new free-to-play quest called Below Ice Mountain, birthday event, Easter event, election log upgrade, and regular polls and quality of life updates. Something else about the roadmap is, during the leadership dev stream last Monday, someone asked, they mentioned roadmaps and planning. This seems like the most solidated roadmap so far. What takes so long to make them? ModMyD said they're trying to get better at planning. These roadmaps are focused on content, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. This is a small portion of what's to come for 2021. Mod Karen mentions making a roadmap is a whole operation. It takes a lot of effort. However, he believes they should be adaptable and flexible to the community needs. Mod Swing mentions we will see more added to the roadmap as we continue throughout the year, as well as content such as dual arena changes and such will be included in the weekly updates and regular polls section. There's a lot to look forward to just from early 2021, and they're definitely teasing us for not providing more information about this new free-to-play quest. RuneScape was released 20 years ago, so we'll be celebrating with our own anniversary event on January the 6th, 2021. Old School RS is turning 7 years old, and free-to-play is turning 6 years old. The ideas coming up next all came from the developers' ideation days. Ideation days are the 2 days out of the month where the OSRS team get together and come up with new ideas for the game. And as Karen explained in the leadership stream last Monday, whether it's from suggestions from the community, prototyping, or artwork, every idea will be shared between the team during these days. Recently, they started sharing these ideas with the community. One idea was quest speedrunning. Karen explained that one of the ideas was to add a proper quest speedrunning world. With the recent league, they're able to reset part of your save game better than before. He goes on to explain that choosing a quest will start you with certain items in your bank and on your character, ready to do a specific quest. Right now, speedrunning content is difficult to pull off for the speedrunning community since you can only do a quest once per account. So their speedruns would be a new account to Dragon Slayer, for example, which Karen believes isn't the same as something that could be a bit more short form as a quest speedrunning world. This is early in development, so we won't see a release soon, but hopefully free-to-play can access this, of course with the limitation of free-to-play only quests. How awesome would it be to see top speedrun records on our free-to-play high scores? This idea is also early in development, but this is a runecrafting minigame they call Guardian of Gielinor. Karen said they don't intend to destroy any metas or dramatically speed up runecrafting with this. This is supposed to offer an interactive and more interesting way to do runecrafting. The Guardian of Gielinor is inspired by the runecrafting minigame Great Orb Project from back in RuneScape 2. But it's different in some ways. It's supposed to offer some XP while playing and some rewards that'll make runecrafting a bit more convenient. So you would play the minigame by powering up the Guardian using a special type of essence that you would mine from the environment. The Guardian opened up portals representing different runecrafting altars. You will go through these portals, which will take you to the real altars. You will use the special essence on the altar to imbue the special essence, and as usual receive the runes. You would also receive additional XP from using the special essence. You would then go back through the portal to the Guardian to power it up. You repeat this until the Guardian is fully powered. If this comes to free-to-play, we could finally have an alternative way of obtaining talisman rather than using some old drop trick. This could also help level 3 accounts get them without repeatedly remaking accounts. Maybe we can receive the runecrafting robes and talisman staffs from this. Also, this could possibly be a decent moneymaker for free-to-play. If you have any other ideas for rewards or anything else, you can write your suggestions or opinions in the comment section. Someone asked if the clan update is going to be the big update for January. Karen said the development of clans will start in January 2021 and is expected to release in May. He mentions after the clan update, they can begin working on Group Iron Man, which is expected to be the second massive update of the year. Someone asks, what are they hoping to achieve from the Steam beta testing, as well as any other features for the client with neat features? Karen explains, the new client would be in C++, and it had to in order to be on Steam. The old client ran on Java, so this is a huge improvement. With this new client, the game will run a lot better. It will run up to the same refresh rate of your monitor, and more. They went on to explain some small bugs that were found and fixed, as this project is a huge technical challenge. Karen explains that this isn't a plan to remove RuneLite or other clients, as most of the dev team actually use RuneLite, but if something changes in the future, they will let us know. ModMyD mentions that the client was expected to hit Steam during the first half of 2021, but it needs to be tested by the community before they give a release date. He also mentions they want OSRS to be played on every device possible. If you're interested in trying the Steam beta, I posted the link in the description. Unfortunately, they didn't mention the free-to-play quest during the stream, but it's probably safe to speculate that this is the long-awaited and requested Ice Giant Balls. I saw a few suggestions for the boss being in the Asgardian Ice Dungeon, since that's the only place outside the wilderness with ice giants. But it seems like they're choosing to make some underground area within the ice mountain, which is an overall better location, and it would be more convenient for newer players. Beta testing for Soul Wars using your Prime Gaming account is available to free-to-play starting today to January the 5th. If you choose to link your free-to-play account to your Prime Gaming account, please remember to unlink it after the beta testing, because they will do membership trials occasionally using Prime Gaming. So please be cautious. I don't want to see any of you guys ruin your restricted free-to-play accounts. The mod said no rewards or progress will be carried over to the main game during this beta test. The beta test is not only used to test out the minigame, but to entice newer players to play the game. They have been very clear that they don't intend on giving players any advantages to the main game for being involved with any promotion such as Prime Gaming. There was a major proposal in the Kingdom Divided blog post from last Friday. Apparently, the community want ashes from fallen monsters that have a use, since ashes from these monsters are currently useless. So they intend to replace ashes from certain monster drops with demonic ashes, which function similarly to burying bones. Up front, we can see that we'll be able to earn some prayer XP during the Imcatcher quest, or if you're a regular account, possibly some gold from selling the fiendish ashes. With the demonic ashes, it would increase prayer rates, especially for regular accounts. For Iron Man, this could be an alternative prayer training option, especially for hardcore Iron Men who choose to avoid the boneyard method in the wilderness. Demonic ashes could possibly become a decent moneymaker for free-to-play, but the trip to bank them and back is fairly long, and your run energy is going to deplete from 100 to 0 real quick in free-to-play. Hey, I just want to thank everybody for checking out the content so far. I would appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. Early 2021 is looking very interesting for free-to-play, but I would like to hear all your opinions on the news for us so far. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck. Have fun. Peace.